Well, that was interesting. At some point, my video stopped recording when I said, let's go ahead and get loose. I went on and talked for I don't know how long. Thought I was still recording. I wasn't. I opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Started on my 7th item. And then I realized that it wasn't recording. So, sorry about that. But I'll be able to salvage here in the last couple of openings. What you missed, I opened the Autobot Triple Changer Broadside. There he is. I showed his translucent gun. And then I showed he comes with these little aerial bots. You break out of this sprue tree and you can attach them to the deck or just kind of fly around with them. They actually have detail on it. There's no way this camera's going to pick it up, I'm sure. But those are really, really neat. The next one that I went to was the Deluxe Class Decepticon Head Changer Quake. He's based on the hard head mold, and I love the hard head mold, so this was a no-brainer. Although I looked at the Chrome Dome repaint, that didn't do a lot for me. Also, the Croc repaint, the Skull Cruncher repaint. I'm going to end up getting it, but it just didn't jump out. Like I had it, I was going to buy it yesterday, but then I didn't. Also, I was going to pick up another Sharkticon, which that would bring me to a total of 5. I opened 1. I've already got 1 open, and I still have the other 2, so I've got 4 total. So I haven't opened these 2, but I opened 1 on camera. But that was the most recent thing that I opened. After Quake, I opened Sergeant Cup. He's very cool. I showed that he could put his 2 blasters together and hold a dual blaster in one hand, and really cool, great articulation, very clean figure. Next up, I looked at Perceptor, and I was really geeked out about Perceptor. I thought, what a great homage. The little cannon does extend, or is rather not his cannon, but you call it like the microscope part, but it comes out a little bit and goes in. Then he's got this really cool like sniper rifle, I guess, because it's on a bipod, or at least it's a long range weapon, and that just I'll plug that into the back for storage. So there's Perceptor. Oh, I also showed that his chest would still fold down like the original did, and you could pretend he was examining something there. The last of the Deluxe Class that I opened was, and got very excited about, was Top Spin. And I showed off, let me jump up here again real quick, showed off my G1 version of him. So you have both versions of the character here. And you see he's a little bit bigger. But this is his kid version, this is his adult version, right? So that was a very cool figure. Really like this one. Then I opened the Sharkticon. I'm going to hop up and put him back where he came from. Okay. And then the next one that I opened was, and I haven't quite gotten finished opening this, was Roadburn. And Roadburn is based on the recent Bumblebee mold that just came out. And he is an homage to one of the Throttlebots, which the Throttlebots were friction-powered little mini cars that you would pull back, and they would transform on their own, much like the jump starters. And for the Decepticons, what were they called? It was Runabout and Runamuck, and I don't remember what they were called, but those 2 characters were really cool, and they were also friction-based. So here he is, no big surprise. He's just like the recent Bumblebee. Does have a new head, and pretty cool. I don't know much about this character, but I figured since they didn't put a cliff, since they didn't make this cliff jumper, he's probably a cliff jumper type. And it's great. Look, I just love these little stubby guys. Take that, you creep. All right. Next up is one that I'm really looking forward to here. Brawn. Mwah. one of my favorite toys. One of the first Transformers I actually ever saw. Well, no, that was Huffer. But Brawn was an early one for me, and definitely liked him. Not so much in the cartoons. He was kind of a weirdo on the show. But in the comics, he was alright. I don't know. I just really like Brawn. Okay. His backer card. I think these are his instructions. Nope. Shark card. Oh, here's his instructions. There are his instructions. And let's just go ahead and try to get this off without tearing the whole package up. It's not going to happen. Rip. Dang it. Man, there's not much left of this card. Luckily, I have a card here that has his art, so you can appreciate it, even if you have to destroy the package to get into it. Wow, they even sealed his card up wonky. Okay, so there's Brawn, there's his art. Of course, he's holding up a giant thing because he's supposed to be super strong. I think that's why I really liked him, because he was a little guy, but he was strong, you know, like Yoda. All right, let's go ahead and cut out our boy Brawn here. Man, this is a good looking figure. Gosh, really nailed that head sculpt too. All right, here we go. Here's Brawn, guys. Now the only one they need to make is a Huffer and a Cliff Jumper. There you go. Very cool. So let's get my G1 Brawn down here. This is actually one of those keychains. Whoa! But you can see they haven't let your light shine down. That's what that was. So you can see they kind of went what they, you know, homage. He's got the face like a cartoon, not like the G1 toy. So freaking cool. They almost nailed the colors too, but this is more yellow than orange. And the green is a little very cool anyway. I'm going to go ahead and put him right there next to Bumblebee. If I can get him to stand up. Come on, buddy. We're rolling here. Burning up film. Okay. Well, thanks for watching Let's Get Loose. Thanks for watching this episode of Let's Get Loose. Oh, I didn't open these two guys, but I will off camera. No biggie. Did you get to see my thanks to Kevin for this copy of the VHS screener of Mystery Science Theater 3000 the movie? I don't know. I hope you did. I hope that was in the beginning of the video. Also wanted to give a shout out to some of the I think I asked if they were making I put forth, are they making a twin twist in this scale? And I said, somebody out there knows. Probably Transformers and Beer podcast, which I love. I'm actually 2 episodes behind. But when I get caught up, maybe I'll find out if that's being released. Also, as far as other YouTubers that I dig, Cyber Tiger's been posting some stuff. I know he's recently moved to a new house and hasn't been quite as easy for him to get stuff posted. And he's working on a studio, so I'll look forward to what he's got for us. Really started catching up on my Hooded Cobra Commander videos. And let's see who else is up. But I got to be on the Joe on Joe podcast, so you guys should check that out. I'm sorry, I was watching a suspicious person outside coming down the street. Anyway, and then I do the Doing Speed podcast, the Speed Racer podcast. You can look for that. I just recorded the first episode about a week ago. I'm going to try to get, or that was actually the intro, kind of a mission statement. And the next thing will be episode 1 should be recorded either today or tomorrow and will be up this week sometime. The next thing I wanted to show off is, and I just opened it, my good friend and roommate Chris, my buddy, got me this Batman on Blu-ray, the entire series. So I was thinking we might go ahead and do a show on Batman. So we'll see how that comes together. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Sorry it was a little scrambled, but I'm a little scrambled too. The whole middle of that video, I was talking to a paused camera for I don't know how long, 20 minutes maybe. Anywho, thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment. Share it around on social media. You can find me on Twitter. That's at @dashing_skull. I'm also on Instagram at @dashing_skull. And I've got the @doingspeed podcast at Twitter. It's @doingspeedpod. You can find the Nerd Invasion podcast that I do with Dave. That's at Nerd Invasion Pod, I believe. And we're up to episode 4. We're going to be working on episode 5 soon. I'll be posting up episode 1 of the Speed Racer show soon. Maybe there might be a Batman podcast coming up based on the old 60s show. And there's more toy goodness coming from your buddy, Revenge Creature. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And as always, OSQUINOXO.